Welcome back to another video, guys. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. My name is Chuck. I appreciate you guys watching. If you like ride and chill videos, and if you like Vespas, you came to the right place. I'd appreciate it if you guys are new here, you'd subscribe. If you like these videos, comment down below. I will respond. I appreciate that. It's always nice to meet my new subscribers and chat with the ones that have been around for a year. So, well, today is the 1-year anniversary of my YouTube channel. I got my Vespa last year when I got home from Vietnam, and it was right here towards the end of August. So I made my first video about my Vespa as they brought it off of the van to deliver it to me. So that was pretty cool. But it's really started a fun journey for me, and I just wanted to share with you guys, you know, what I've thought about that YouTube journey and what I've thought about the Vespa so far. But it's been a fun ride. So starting off, let's see, I had about 15 subscribers when I came back from Vietnam last year. And let's see, I just got up to 413. So if you subscribe today, you'd be number 414. But it's been, you know, it's been a steady journey, and so far I think I've made about 90 and maybe 91 or 92 videos. Maybe this could even be 93. But I've learned a lot about, you know, just making videos in general. I'd never edited a video before I started making YouTube videos. I use CapCut. I have CapCut Pro. It's a you can get it as a free software, and I know a lot of people use Premiere Pro and Final. Let's see, there's multiple. I think the other one's Final Cut is another software, but I use CapCut and I've enjoyed it. I think it's, you know, pretty intuitive. It's not terribly expensive. It's like $90 or something like that. But I found it pretty easy to edit videos, and things like making thumbnails, and, you know, a lot of times I make a thumbnail about, you know, just where something beautiful that I saw on my ride. But on my channel, for the most part, I've had some videos that, you know, get, you know, a couple thousand views, and other videos that just get a couple hundred. I don't think that there's anything that, you know, I've learned about the YouTube algorithm. You know, I hear about the algorithm and, you know, what gets you recommended to other people, but honestly, I don't really know what that is. But I know I've had a great time making videos. I know what I like best is making videos and, you know, being able to answer questions about what I think about the Vespa and what I've thought about certain different types of riding gear, and, you know, maybe like, you know, when I put my new windscreen on, if I can feel any differences, you know, or if I can hear a sound different. I know my fellow YouTubers, Bug and Nomad and Altitude Rider, and a lot of these guys have really, you know, helped me along the way, and I feel like, you know, it's been a nice surprise, you know, seeing that, you know, some of the things that you have in common with other people, you know, whether they're a fellow YouTuber or whether they just like Vespas and like to, you know, listen to somebody shoot the breeze while they drive around and see some beautiful sights and that sort of thing. But it's been fun, you know, bouncing ideas off a Bug, and you know, some of the mentoring that you get from guys like Bug or Altitude Rider, and then some of the newer guys that you're able to, you know, offer a little bit of maybe like motovlog setup help, like Nomad, and it's just, you know, I think that's probably the most rewarding thing that I've done since I started this YouTube channel a year ago. And I think there's been, you know, weeks where, you know, I've seen my channel grow, you know, like 10 people, 20 people in a week, and then there's other weeks where, you know, I might not add a single subscriber, you know, so it's kind of hard to tell, you know. And I know I've enjoyed it, and a lot of the channels that I watch, you know, are people testing different bikes, and, you know, they're like reviewers, you know. Pretty much what they do is review different bikes, and I think that's, you know, those are fun to watch, and I watch some of those, and I watch some on, you know, bike safety, and, you know, just that sort of thing, you know, how to ride safe, you know, different courses, and you know, people, you know, showing you different drills and that sort of thing. It's a neat little area here, almost completely covered out from the sun. It's been a fun year though, guys. And the Vespa, you know, it's been a fabulous ride. And, you know, there's pluses and there's minuses. I talked about a couple last week, you know, and riding on a highway, you tend to get blown a little bit. The Vespa weighs, it turns out, about 345 pounds with a full tank. And I've noticed on the highway, I get blown around quite a bit on the highway. From, you know, especially from like semi trucks, you know, 18-wheelers. But there's, you know, the acceleration is really good on it. The brakes work good. And, you know, I never really realized how much the front wheel is, you know, they say that it's about 70% of the braking happens from the front wheel. And I would agree that I think the Vespa is right in line with that. It feels like it's more than half, especially if you have to stop quickly. You know, if you stop on a dime, you can definitely feel that from the front brake. I always like to come out here and drive around my favorite spot. New house going up. He's going to be just down the street from where I put mine. I've been teasing you guys with building a house out here, but I'm probably just teasing. I like where I live already. That'd be a good spot for one right there, though. But let's see, what else about the Vespa? There are, you know, I've had a couple people, I think both Nomad and Bug have talked about the squeak in their back wheel. And when they brake the first time, and I do have that. When I first hit the brake as I'm pulling out of the driveway to slow down and turn, I do occasionally get a little bitty squeak out of the back wheel and the back disc brake. But it's gone right after that. And when I inspected the brakes, and I couldn't see any you know, anything there was no abnormal wear. In fact, there was almost no wear at all. They looked great. So, and it stops the bike on a dime. So, seating position, I think it's very comfortable on a Vespa. And a lot of people ask, you know, how it fits, you know, whether it'll fit someone of a certain height. I'm 5'7", 5'7 and a half, and I don't flat foot on both sides of the Vespa sitting on the seat. With my butt on the seat, I can, you know, I can touch on both sides, but to flat foot, I can only do one foot flat foot, and the other one just like on my toe. So about 30, let's see, I think it's got a seat height of about 30 and a half, and that's or 31 and a half maybe, and my inseams are about 30 and a half. So, but I don't flat foot very, you know what, of course at stop signs, that's about it. But it hasn't bothered me. I think I've had women that ride their 300 and they're, you know, 5 foot tall, 5'1", 5'2", and they're, you know, riding the Vespa. So I think you learn how to ride it, even if you can't be completely flat-footed. Let's see what else. Some of my accessories, like these fin rear mirrors, I got them off Amazon. These were, in my opinion, the biggest improvement. What the heck's going on here? No problem. I think she, I don't know what she's waiting on. But these fin rear mirrors, they made a huge difference in how I can see behind me. The lollipop mirrors that came on the Vespa, you know, I thought they were pretty good, but because they were better than any bicycle I'd ever ridden. But I tell you what, it's 50% better, maybe more than that. You know, like a 50% improvement on clarity and ease of viewing what's behind you. So they were a great addition, and I like the fly screen, but I can't say that it's a game changer for me. I like how it looks on the Vespa, and when I get a motorcycle, when I get my first Triumph motorcycle, I'm not going to put a windscreen on it. They don't come with one. You know, they're not made, you know, meant to have one. So I'm going to go without and see what I think. But all in all, this Vespa has been a really fun ride. I've really thoroughly enjoyed it. And getting out on these country highways and just exploring around the city that I live in, Kansas City, Missouri, it's been an eye-opener for me. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. I've really loved it. I don't think there's anything better than getting out on this Vespa and riding around on these country roads. Just kind of exploring out in my nature. Now, I appreciate that so many people, you know, I've got 400 people that subscribe to this channel, and you know, I've enjoyed sharing my experiences on the Vespa and on YouTube, you know, just kind of as a new journey in my life. And you know, the relationships that I've made along the way, you know, I've had so many people introduce themselves, and some even email me. I've had viewers that wanted to talk in person, and it's just been really rewarding, you know. I've had people that have used my links to buy things like this phone holder and these mirrors on this Vespa, and some of my, you know, just supplies and things that I use to keep it clean, and I appreciate all that. That's you know, it's not a big monetary amount, but you know, every little bit, you know, adds up. And I've had, I don't, probably 15 people buy me coffee on buymecoffee.com, and it's been, you know, it's been rewarding to see that sort of thing, and the giving that people have done because they appreciated what I did. And I would never do this because of that, but it's rewarding, and it's nice to be appreciated like that, you know. We got us eating some roadkill here, some buzzards, but I appreciate that. And in the last couple days, I had a new subscriber named Anthony email me and introduce himself. He bought me coffee and you know, asked me some questions about my YouTube journey, and I'm happy to share with him, you know, what I've done, and you know, try to help him out in any way that I can. And I had some older subscribers from like JD that, you know, just we developed a nice little friendship, and you know, just trying to help him enjoy his Vespa the way that I could. And it's it means a lot to me, you know. I think what I've taken from my YouTube journey the most is relationships that I've developed over that time. You know, there's Dan, and there's Terry, and there's Josie, and there's Paul, and so many others that I just can't even name everybody that's meant something to me along this journey in the first year. But to go from, you know, 10 to 15 subscribers, you know, and to gain 400 subscribers in my first 365 days, it's been, you know, rewarding. But I appreciate you guys. Some videos, you know, I get, you know, 30 or 40 likes on, and you know, that's quite a few for my small channel. And then there's other videos where I'll get 5 or 10 likes, you know, and they don't get near as much attention. They're not a lot different from the ones that are more popular. So sometimes YouTube's a mystery, but it's been fun, and I'm gonna keep doing it. You know, I don't know if it'll ever be a, you know, like a career for me, you know, but you know, God willing, you know, that I'm given, you know, a good number of years to be out here with my health and riding this Vespa and riding a new Triumph. You know, I'm gonna keep making these videos, because to me that's been such a rewarding part. It's a windy sucker out here today. Sorry for all the wind noise. I've probably taken up enough of you guys' time today, but I just want to take today to thank you guys for watching, you know, 365 days worth of videos from me, and listening to me ramble about life in general. And I'd like to thank you guys for all the prayers you've given for my family this year. It's been a rough year health-wise for multiple people in my family, but you guys' prayers have helped and helped see me through it. But I've taken enough of your time today, guys. I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for watching, and if you made it this far in the video, I'd ask for you to just leave me a comment and say hi, introduce yourself if you're new, and I'll reply back. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks, and I'll catch you again soon on another video, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.